Because he did another 32 pulling that shit out, didn't he?
Yeah. He did.
So 96
Yeah.
points.
Well, I think we've learned a valuable lesson here.
Yeah, harpoon it first,
Warhammer?
then destroy it.
That was beautiful.
That did it. That did it. Drew pissed it off. And
Thank you for drawing it in close, Drew. If I had any healing spells, I would totally heal you, but it doesn't work like that.
So you'll bring him back from the dead. You'll put all his body all the way back.
Did I give Crag medical stuff?
I don't think so. No.
I feel like I debated it.
Drew, I would like you to make another health roll.
Whoa. Okay. Looks like I got a 5, 6, 7.
All right, you are stable for now. Well, the ship is kind of reeling and taking on water from multiple angles, from both its jaws biting in and from when the creature was grappling the boat and crushing it from all sides. And everyone kind of stands stunned now. There's also like some streak marks where the wolves got squished and pulled back along the deck when the tail had pulled itself away, and a broken ballista.
That was just all aftermarket, just every part of this.
So yeah, you stand taking on water. The mage is bleeding all over the deck. 2 cultists are being eaten by sharks.
Yeah.
And
Can we kill the sharks and raise them
Can
from
we
the
check
dead?
and make sure? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh wait, we need Santos.
yeah, go ahead, Jason.
I was going to say someone check them to make sure the sharks don't have 2 heads.
They look like tiger sharks.
Oh, fuck this. We're getting out of here.
Yeah. That's what you're worried about? You just fought off a freaking...
Well, we can't get the body back. So
Yeah.
someone sunk their battleship.
Alright, so what's the plan?
I think I have a health potion. I'll pour it down Drew's throat.
Alright, I'd like you to make a dex roll.
Dexterity?
Yep.
13.
Okay.
Oh, that's just it. Okay.
Roll 1 dice plus 1.
3, so 4.
Alright, Drew, you regain 4 hit points, but you are still unconscious.
Oh, thank you, Clinton. Except I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm moving your lips like in a.
Yeah. Two smoking aces, is that what it is?
Yeah, smoking ace.
I know so. Alright, now. Oh, by the way, 3 more cultists that were on the rows below decks were crushed or were impaled by broken splinters when the creature grappled. So you are down to about 8 cultists and about 12 wolves.
Is Tom still alive?
Let me check. Yes, Tom is still alive.
Sweet. Tom is still alive.
I believe you mean Sergeant Tom.
I will bestow Tom to Fengrim to replace his fallen comrade.
Aww.
If he would take him.
That's very nice of you, but I do have Crag.
Yeah, but you don't have like a lowly person that you can just expend.
Craig.
I think you misunderstand what 3 o'clock was there.
You don't have a meat shield anymore.
No, seriously, you can just throw him to his dad, like 3-Pac, you know.
I'm going to. Well, you know, he made corporal before, so now he'll be sergeant. We'll work him right up.
All right, the boat is starting to sink and list a little bit.
How close are we to shore?
Sure.
You can make it there if you kick the cultists into shape and really get rowing. Luckily, the ship is made to beach.
I'd say we do it.
Like
if
your life
beach
depends on it.
All right, I would like you to make leadership tests.
Yep. 12.
Okay, go ahead, Fengrim.
I'm good.
Oh.
Just go with the 12.
Did you roll a 12 or?
He rolled a 12.
Yeah, but what did you?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what Penguin did. Penguin will defer to Ater Dominus, who just killed a Leviathan.
Yeah, he's
The
all right.
letter listed.
Yeah, that does bestow a bonus to leadership right now. I think everyone's like, well, yeah, okay.
Vote like your life depends upon it, because it does. I'll seriously kill you if I have to swim.
Under the water and just like pull on him a little bit to like jet out. I don't know how magic works.
All right, so the boat, as it starts to really start to list and start to sink, the bow rams the beach of the third island and kind of slides up onto the wet mud and sinks in a little bit. And you guys have made it ashore.
Was this the island we were shooting for?
Yes, you're good.
Damn it!
I think we should. I think we should set the cultists to work on repairs.
Absolutely.
And Wolf.
Crag and Lonan both seem to think it'll be a few days before the ship is even ready to be sailed. They'll be taking. They'll have to go out into the forest and cut down stuff. And
as long as we're not like playing like Indiana Jones, where we're running through the forest screaming, "Hurry up! Shove off!" I think we should be okay.
I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking North ship.
I think Ater Dominus said he's done with that. Okay. Well, I was not expecting a 96 damage attack to finish the worm. So it is truly and utterly dead. It was not going to be that way. I was going to have something else happen because it has lots of hit points. But nope, you killed it. It's dead.
Hate to ruin your plan.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't really a plan. It was just like, oh, this wild beast. It's harder to kill than, it'd be really hard to kill this thing. And then you guys did, 130 damage to it total or something like that. Ridiculous amounts.
That's what it gets for dicking with us.
Literally, that's what that hole is from.
Yes.
Wait, what? All right.
Oh, mighty leader, I say we start exploring, looking for our artifact I know nothing about.
Excellent.
So I suggest we actually should probably set up some kind of encampment here, so that way we can let our mage rest up and heal before we
He's fine.
How
carry
long
him on a stretcher out into the woods.
would you guys just like to rest until he wakes up?
Yeah, I think that'd probably be best, but I think we should definitely set up some kind of fortifications so we're not completely caught with our ass in the wind.
Sounds good. So you set up kind of like entrenchments of outward facing spikes, going out around the edge of the boat. You set up sentries and kind of managed to turn the boat enough to where the ballistas are facing inland,
Yes,
or the three working ones. And
I was actually just going to say that too.
And you get it set up. You help Ash inside one of the beds, and he rests for a while. And 4 hours later, he comes to. It's looking to be about, if you were to put it on our time, it'd be about 3:00 in the afternoon. Ahead of you, the beach kind of goes into a V to where this is just like thick jungle, like all sides, and then it kind of V's into this lighter jungle area that you could probably enter the forest at, or the jungle.
Well, I will confer with my cohorts here and see if they really want to be trudging off into the woods when it's starting to gonna get dark here probably in another 5 hours. I mean, we could probably push inward, but we have no idea where we're going.
I say we stay on the ship overnight and then get a fresh start in the morning.
Help with repairs. Fengrim, what do you think?
Sounds right.
Okay. Sounds great. So you guys continue to work and rest, and mostly Ash is just resting through the night. And the morning comes. Ash, you can add 2 more hit points back to yourself.
Oh, yeah.
I believe everyone else is full.
Some people might need fatigue points, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also all gain 2 fatigue points back.
I was already a full.
So, Ater, that includes 2 to you and 2 to your Power Stone.
Oh, fantastic. Good.
And Drew, I don't know if you took any off your Power Stone or not.
Oh, no. Just my regular.
That's another thing to remember is both you and your Power Stone gain back. So sometimes it's good to split it so you can get more back for your money. Okay. Sounds like you guys are ready to head off.
Yeah, I guess, is there any provisions we should take with us, guys, or?
Probably some fresh water just in case. A little bit of food.
Rope.
Yeah, maybe
Rope
plant.
would be good.
Would you like a cultist to carry this for you?
Well, I imagine that the cultists are less useful in repairing the boat and being on the boat than the wolves are.
Yeah.
And we probably don't want the wolves to be, even though they're actually pretty decent in combat and have ranged combat skills if you're allowing them to have ranged weapons, probably don't necessarily want to be wasted on cannon fodder.
So bring the cultists!
Yeah.
All right, so we'll place Tom in charge of the cultists, and they will come with us.
Tom, as usual, says nothing and just gets everything in order. And how many cultists do you want to bring?
All of them.
Well, how many pendant man challenges are we going to need to face here? I mean, that really determines.
50.
How many cultists do I have? I
You
guess.
have 8. You have 7 plus Tom, so 8.
Okay, so 7. I only had Tom written down, so.
Stop that. You're eating washers again.
No, I'm not.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Yummy. Way to get your steal.
So
I think
7 cultists.
probably leave 3 of the cultists
Okay.
at the boat just as just in
cannon
case.
fodder?
They can pull the guard watch while the wolves are repairing the ship.
Okay. You have 4 cultists and Tom then, who's also a cultist. But yeah.
Sergeant cultist.
Sergeant cultist. Tom, the sergeant cultist. Okay. So head off into the jungle.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Do we have any sense of direction here at all, or no?
Not. I mean, all you know is that you have one opening that you can see that leads into the jungle.
Does the demon child know?
He's actually just now climbed out of the bottom hold of the ship and kind of looks around and kind of inspects where the ballista's broken and looks confused.
Fantastic.
Forgot about him.
So, do you want to bring him with you too, or is he just going to stay behind?
Oh no, he's coming with us.
Yeah, no, don't leave him with people.
No, he's actually going to be leading in the front.
You guys are taking away all my fun. I'll just come back and there's just him.
Just blood everywhere.
I was going to say not even any evidence of it.
The ship's just gone and he's just standing on the... Okay, sorry. So he kind of trudges behind you guys as you head into the jungle with the cultists, and so it doesn't take very long at all before you kind of come to an opening, and all around you is thick jungle, but straight ahead, the dirt or the tall grass and roots kind of turns into almost a dirt path that leads to a large iron pedestal with a plaque on it, and on top of that pedestal is a giant iron tree that stretches out probably a good 25 feet tall, and just like an immaculate iron sculpture of this tree. And leading off to the east, the north, and the west are other dirt trails into the jungle.
So it came from the south.
Yes.
So I will select a cultist to walk up to the pedestal.
He walks up and says, "Oh, what now, boss?"
Okay, so then the rest of us are going to come up to the pedestal.
Okay. You head up to the plaque, or the pedestal where the tree is, and you can clearly see it's an awesome iron sculpture.
Can I take a perception check? I think it might be good for all of us.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
What anything specific?
I just want to see what's around us, if there's anything dangerous in this area.
I'll look for markings, I guess. Okay. Anything like that.
Go ahead, both of you.
I rolled 8.
13. I think I failed mine.
Your perception is what? Yeah. So, Ater, you notice there is a flowing script on the plaque. You do not recognize or understand the language that is written. Patrick, you just notice that there's lots of trees around.
I'll point it out to the rest of everybody just to see if anybody else recognizes it. Maybe Fengrim might recognize it, or
I would like Fengrim, Ash, and Patrick to take IQ checks. Or Patrick doesn't even need to, so I guess it doesn't matter. Patrick, you recognize it as old Eltarok or Elven language. I would like you to make an IQ because it's not quite the normal script that you're used to.
It's hillbilly.
Yeah, not quite.
13. I failed that too.
13. All right. You make out one word, and it's in the middle of the script, and it's life. That's all you can make out.
The rest of it just looks like
That's all you can make out is life. Okay.
Guys, it's the tree of life.
All right.
well, all right, guys. Rochambeau for which direction we go, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna kick Lucas
Can
in the
we-
nuts.
Hey, can we send a cultist, one cultist on each trail for, like, let's say 15 minutes?
That's
So
a genius idea. Yeah.
And then
Come
when we
back?
hear one solid scream from all 3 directions.
Bah!
I think we should split the party so that I can go like take a nap while he, yeah, that's not a terrible idea. We're gonna lose a lot of cultists.
Well, we did bring 4 cultists with us, so we can spare them.
Plus Tom, I guess.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, we're not gonna send Tom.
well, I was totally going to, but
You don't want to save him for something better?
I was gonna have him climb the tree and see if he could see anything over the top, but
It sounds like
Well, we could send the 3 in different directions, and Tom can climb the tree, and one can stand there and look smart.
or should we have the elf climb the tree?
Hey now.
I'm pro elf
I mean, he is an elf. I mean,
because he has the best eyes.
Yeah.
He knows about trees, and he's the only one armed with a ranged weapon.
yes.
He also. Oh wait, where?
I have boots that can help
He
me.
can shake the tree to make sure it's sound and fine.
It's iron. How am I going to shake it?
Don't be such a pansy.
I was thinking like a Polaroid picture, but
Oh,
What's the plan, fellas?
I guess I can
What?
climb it.
one cultist per direct.
One
Yeah,
one
there's-
cultist every direction, and then Patrick climb the tree.
Yes.
Okay. Patrick, I'd like you to make a dexterity check since you don't actually have the climbing skill. Unless you just want to like jump up there with your boots.
I made it. 5, 7, 8.
So your dexterity is 13 minus 5. Okay, perfect. You shimmy your way up the tree, grabbing the iron branches as you get to the top. As you kind of try to peek up as high as you can, kind of to the straight ahead of you is just a bunch of mountains, like going straight up, like looking unscalable. If you were to ever see a mountain that was scalable, these ones look pretty nasty. To the northwest, you can make out what looks like maybe a waterfall. And after that, it's just trees everywhere. So you climb back down. Actually, make another dexterity roll because this is gonna be fun.
Uh-oh. What's my dexterity? 13? Minus 5?
Well, you have tree branches, so it helps a little bit.
11. 14.
Oh yeah.
I'll dive and catch Clint.
No. Clint, you take 2 damage.
Oh,
I will ready my warhammer like a baseball bat and wait for him to.
Break his fall.
Yeah.
Yes.
Break him.
You could use your street boots.
Okay.
Try again.
So, the cultists from the north returns the soonest, and he just kind of shrugs and says, "More trees, more paths." The cultist from the east comes back short while later, and like he's actually wet, like kind of drenching. He's like, "I went for a swim."
Hey, he is demoted.
And the cultist from the west did not return.
Oh,
Gentlemen,
well.
we have a winner.
I think we know what direction we need to go.
And who to send first?
A wet cultist.
Because he'll be immune to fire traps.
We don't know
See, you learn in
necessarily
such
that
session.
he's dead. So we'll say 3, and we have +1 missing.
3 plus
MIA.
parts.
Okay, so, yeah, the wet cultist will lead the way towards the west.
Excellent. You guys head down to the west and walking through the jungle. A short while later, the path leads you and kind of makes a T shape. The heading to the right of it is kind of just leads off into more jungle, and to the left you notice a what looks like a risen patch of ground with a bunch of rocks like stacked in front of what looks like a cave entrance of some sort. Just massive piles of rocks, and inside those rocks is a weaving set of large vines that are kind of tightened them together. And near that, kind of squished into the rocks and kind of broken and snapped and bent, is the missing cultist.
Oh, well, there he is. So now we're down to 3 cultists. Okay, so note to self, stay away from the vines. Evidently there's something nasty in the vines. So.
Does it look like the vines grabbed him, or like some sort of trap swung and crushed him in the rocks? And
Everything looks like nothing happened. Like, besides the fact that he's crushed in there.
yeah, no, that seems legit.
Yeah. Pretty serene area, except for, that's the cultist. He's crushed.
So I will, I don't know, I guess I'll ask you guys, what all do you want to, I guess we should probably go into this cave, or we should turn around and go back the way we came.
Or you can head north.
Go to the north, I guess.
So you can head back the way you came, which is east, or you can head north. The 2 directions you have, or you can try to figure out how to get in the cave.
Well, we just set everything on fire.
I was just saying.
We have a pyro with us. So.
Yeah, there's no figuring this out. We have fire magic. Fire magic is always substitutable for a clan.
And he can, Ash can cast things without using fatigue, right?
Yeah, for a minor amount of damage.
Yeah, but it still sets things on fire.
Maybe.
I don't like the way you say that.
I'd say he just kind of throws a little fire in the entrance of the cave and light it up a little. Wait, he has his torch. He picked up a magical torch.
I don't think I don't think he specifically brought that, but
Ash, I think for this one time you should not roll against your pyromania.
Oh.
I think you should just start lighting shit on fire.
Okay. Is that what we're doing?
Sure.
It's up to you guys.
All right.
Defer to you.
just want to throw a free fireball at it.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and cast it for 15.
Oh yeah. Looks like a 8.
Okay, now just go ahead and toss it for a large amount since it's basically a wall.
In 7, 12, 13.
Okay. The fireball sails in and smashes into one of the vines, and roll a d6 of damage.
6.
All right. It hits the vine full blast and kind of pops, and there's a burning, and the vine kind of wilts a little bit, and then it grows back
Oh, okay.
and kind of crushes the cultist into the rocks a little bit more.
Oh.
Right, so there's obviously some kind of magic then in this area. That is, interesting. If it grows back, that means we gotta find whatever the head is, or the body of whatever is causing it to grow.
All you can tell is that it's coming up from the ground. That's all you can see.
Fangrim, what do you think?
We don't want to traverse it unless it has a kill in it. Then, maybe. Fire's not going to do anything for us. I'm guessing slashing is going to go the exact same way.
Patrick, can you make a perception check?
Ooh, 5.
Good. You can tell that, and kind of hear what sounds like that waterfall you saw earlier to your north. So you can kind of, from what you saw on top of the tree, you can kind of tell where you are now.
I hate to leave this mystery, but...
Okay, well, I'm taking that as a hint from the GM that we should continue north.
I'm just doing that because Clint saw the waterfall, so he might be able to pick out the noise and be like, "Oh, hey, I think that's what's back there." But yeah,
Is it through the cave or?
No? The
okay.
cave is south.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I'm trying to
Yeah.
orient myself here.
I say we kind of leave this mystery for now because it sounds a little scary, and move towards waterfall.
There might be goodies inside, though.
Oh, that's true. All the people that sucked
no,
up.
I don't think it's worth.
We have one cultist that's low on our list right now.
Well, we do have a wet cultist, yes.
I say we send him up to touch the vine and see what happens.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna get just smushed into the rocks. So,
I know, but I want to watch it happen.
He's waterfall. They'll treat him as one of their own.
Is that what you really want? Then I guess we can do that.
You want to
I honestly, I think we should probably just go north and not worry about this cave. I would like to explore it, but at the same time, I think it's going to cause us more of a pain in the butt than it is anything. So,
okay, let's go north.
Unless the small demon-possessed child decides to actually do something and help us.
Yeah, toss him in. Let him shred the
You
vine.
actually don't see him.
Oh, fantastic. He's probably in the cave.
He's gone.
Well, hopefully the little shit gets squished. I would suggest we go north. Anybody else?
Let's
Fine.
Okay. You guys head north away from the mysterious cave and the dangerous vines that encircle the rocks. And heading north, you hear the sounds of a waterfall growing louder and louder. You come upon another kind of open area where the path, if you were to keep following it, would twist to the east, and that's the only direction it goes. I'd like you all to make perception checks.